Hey guys, it's XJ9's here, and today I'm going to be making a ranged guide on how to kill Raksha. And we're going to be camping Soul Split, and we're just going to go right into it, okay? So for my equipped gear, Dark Magic Aura, a full Elite Ceramic set, you can use full Pernix or regular Ceramic, that's just fine. A Max Cape, you can use a regular Kiln Cape. Be sure to use the Ranged Cape perk. Essence of Finality Amulet. However, you can just use the Amulet of Souls, as I don't have a special in here, just for simplicity reasons, as a Serengabo is really good. However, I'm not going to be using it, as not everyone has it, and it's just meant to be a simple guide. Death Touch Bracelet. You can use, a glove like Dominion Tower gloves or something like that. Just, something that does something that isn't Cinderbrains, okay? As long as it's not Cinderbrains, you're fine. And Ring of Death. Ring of Death is just really good just because there's a little mobs you can kill, which gives adrenaline, and it's just very high offensive bonuses, and it also helps your death costs if your death's more than a million. Fleeting Boots. These boots are 130 mil. However, they will probably go down in price, and they're pretty nice as they make it so you can cast Rapid Fire while moving. So, if you don't have the money for these right now, just use like Pernix boots or something, or Elite Ranger boots. I'm just sure that these will go down in price. Superior Scrimshaw of Cruelty. If you don't have this, just use a regular Scrimshaw of Cruelty. I also want to note that a Grimoire is actually very powerful. However, it's very expensive. However, the cost of it might go down soon next year. So keep an eye on that. A quiver full of Ruby Bullets E, backroom bullets. And we're going to be camping that really for the whole fight, really, unless you don't want to, when we'll get into that later. Blightbound Crossbow main hand. If you don't have this, just use an Ascension Crossbow and you do fine. A Tainted Repriser. People were putting a lot of emphasis, well, mostly because it was me who was putting emphasis on it, that you need a tier 90 Repriser. That is not the case, and I will prove it, as it only increases debilitates duration by 1 tick, and the resistance heal by like 10%. It's not really that big, honestly. So it's not in perk, so I will demonstrate that you don't need that. However, a next one is nice. Like, if you plan on doing this method for a good time, I would definitely get at least a next one, as I'm sure everyone can kill next, with a friend or something like that. And going to inventory, look at doors for loot. Adrenaline Urn, very nice quality of life, as it makes it so you don't need to use the relic, and it's a nice preparation type of thing. Large room pouch screen for my, what do you even call it, disruption shield spell. This is very powerful in general. That's a blocks a hit. I highly recommend using that. A planet feed switch. I use it on a shadow glaive with Aftershock 1. I switch that with a rigor. And Dragonstone backroom bolts E. You really don't probably need these. It's very extra to bring these. I'm only kind of just showing in my inventory, as I probably won't be using them either. It's just, on a low HP target, like when the boss is 100k less HP, and against the 1000 little anima pools, you want to switch to these. However, it won't matter that much. However, it can. 3 Super Restorer flasks. You probably only need 2, but I just bring 3 just for the sake of it, as some people might have a lower prayer or bonus. Enchanted Excalibur. 6 Ceratin Brews, just for, if you need the food. Dreadnips are very powerful. Always take these. Elder Overload Salve. If you don't have this, you just use the best overload you have. Adrenaline Renewal Flask. If you don't have this, just use a regular adrenaline potion or a super adrenaline potion. And vulnerability bombs are very strong in general. A bit pricey, but they're fine. And Sailfish. And my Mammoth is full of Sailfish as well. So, I want to demonstrate something regarding prepping for bosses, okay? So we're going to go to the bank and just tank, high HP gear. Like, I have a bunch of tank armor, like Octo, Rogue Gloves, and a shield. And you want to go to this pool over here and go to the thermal bath. If you don't have Anachronia maxed out, just go to the Oolog pool. It's a quest. And just get the thermal bath treatment. It gives you like 300 or 500 HP. And we can teleport back to War's Retreat. Activate Fortitude and Bonfire, and you'll have about like 300 more HP or something like that. It's very nice. Just every HP matters. Another thing I want to note is that for Archaeology perks, I have 10% Adrenaline after ult, 1% Adrenaline on basic abilities, and 500 HP. And one thing that if you don't have the 119 archaeology for 10% Dren after ult, you can use Berserk's Fury or the 105 archaeology relic, which is 110% max adrenaline instead of 100%. So we're gonna get our gear again with a little preset and go to the crystal and retrieve our adrenaline. And before we enter this fight, let me get my little Dren. We're going to be using 5 defensives total. Freedom, Anticipation, Resonance, Reflect, and Debilitate. And it's very important to never stack them, as in like, you can use Resonance and then Reflect, and then wait, then use Debilitate. Never use Reflect and Debilitate at the same time. You want to space them out. So we're going to go to the instance, start the fight. And before we go in, we're going to get ready by, turn on your Scrimshaw. We're going to get our Planet Fuse swap on and Elder Overload, and we're going to walk in. We're going to activate our little Disruption Shield. We're going to ult, attack the boss, Vuln Bomb him. So after 4 attacks, he's going to do a Tail Whip. Walk back. We're going to cast Resonance after. Get that heal. We're going to debilitate him now. Let's keep DPSing him. We're going to anticipate here too. Walk away. There's a meteor coming from the sky. We're going to cast Reflect in a second. And if your DPS isn't that high, you can start killing these little anima pools. Cast like any ability on them and kill them. We're going to cast Resonance. He's charging. You want to surge, just face him and surge. That only happens if you're not in distance of him. Keep attacking him. There's meteors coming. You want to just run away from, well, not meteors, rocks. You just want to run away. Take your time. You can attack the boss during this, but I'm going to demonstrate that you don't need to. We're going to debilitate him again. Select them, debilitate. Corruption Blast and AoE these little pools around the arena. Eat up. You have plenty of food. Just eat up. We're going to get that setting this up, the DPS. Click on these 2 shadow energies and just go away. If you don't do it, it's fine. We're going to Disruption Shield here. We're going to Resonance now. He's going to do a Tail Whip next. Have your cursor ready to move away. Here it comes. We're going to Reflect here. We're going to keep eating up. We're going to debilitate here. We're going to kill these little anima pools. We're also going to anticipate as he's going to stun us next. There's going to be 3 bombardments of bombs. You want to just run away. We're going to Resonance here. Eat up a little bit. We're going to Reflect. Phase into 400k. Tail Whip. Walk back. Always have your cursor in the back. We're going to run away now. We need to start killing these anima eruptions. We're going to debilitate him. Focus these little eruptions. We're going to Resonance here. We're going to Reflect. Kill his little manifestation immediately. Eat up. Click on the 2 shadow orbs. Attack the boss. Take some food out of your mammoth. Disruption Shield. We're gonna Vuln Bomb. Oh, my Disruption Shield actually canceled my rapid fire. We're gonna anticipate as he's gonna stun. You can also Freedom. Run away. We're gonna Resonance actually, and then debilitate. Wait for the hit. Debilitate. Just start attacking him. We're gonna Reflect here. Tail Whip, walk back 2. It's always every 4 attacks he does a special. As long as you have your cursor ready, you'll be fine. Kill these manifestations. Eat up. And just phase him. Don't ultimate. Just phase him as he has very little HP left. Disruption shield again. We're gonna resonance next hit. We're gonna debilitate. Oh, freedom, and then walk away as he does 3 meters again. He phased though, so don't worry. Immediately, we just want to attack him. Walk right on the square. Death's Witness. No, not this square. This square. Right over here on the staircase. You can also Vuln Bomb him. Walk back. So every 2 attacks, he will do that tail whip. You have to make sure you're melee distance, or he will stun you. Eat up a little bit. Tail whip's incoming. So after that, after 2 times, he will do a new move after this, where you DPS him. We're going to just resonate and debilitate. Just keep attacking him. Break this shield. Just use some high damage thresholds. We're going to wait 1 time here. We're going to actually reflect in a second. Reflect. Walk away. Now we're going to go start collecting these little crystals that fell out of his body. We're going to anticipate as well. Eat up a little bit. So long as you're running, you'll be fine. So we're going to cast Freedom here as well, as he's going to send another meteor in a second. We'll actually activate the ultimate ability too. Walk back here after this falls. Attack him. We're going to cast Resonance. Safe up. And right now, all we need to do is just keep attacking him and moving back every 2 attacks. Also, one thing that's also very powerful is to use the Deadshot ability here. I call it the Mount Matt K spec, as it does a ton of damage. Just keep eating up. I would also only recommend using that if you have, a defensive up, as I should probably be prioritizing my defensives, like Reflect and Debilitate, as you saw me getting beat up there, but I have a lot of food. I've eaten a lot of food. Just keep on using Resonance, Reflect. This DPS this again. It's only 11,000 damage as long as you didn't give him any anima. I'm going to switch to Dragonstone Bolts. And he drops these anima crystals again. However, we're going to wait a second. We're going to debilitate him. You can collect some of them if you want. Get a little bit of a DPS boost. Go back here. Wait for 2 attacks. And then move back. Walk back. Activate your ultimate. Resonance. Don't lose the kill. Walk back. Lock the doors on. And he's dead. I got some Spirit Weed. So, I'm a bit sloppy with range. I mean, like, as I don't really use range that much. I like range a lot. It's just been a minute. So, is this the big benefit here? Again, is Disruption Shield. Just really nice for that damage mitigation. I didn't even use it that much. I also didn't even Vuln Bomb that much, and I still got a 7-minute time. I've only Vuln Bomb 2 times too, so that's pretty good. And another thing to note is my Repriser wasn't even augmented, and it's only tier 70. And to explain the difference, like a tier 90 Repriser or Defender is a tier 45. This Defender is tier 35, and the difference between tier 35 and tier 45, 10 tiers, isn't a lot, as the lower level tiered weapons and armor don't grow so much. Like, the difference between 80 and 90 is a lot more compared to 30 and 40, for example. And it's just how it works, and that's why higher tier weapons are such powerful damage when you actually get that big upgrade. So I hope that this helped you, and I will be making a melee guide next. So if you have any questions regarding I don't know, anything about range, or I don't know, Raksha in general, be my guest and ask. Definitely recommend getting a Stern Gabo, as it's really good at this boss as well. This was a very basic guide. Like, literally anyone can do this. Just use it. I guarantee you it's so easy to get full Strenic and a Ascension main hand. That's really it, guys. So hope you enjoyed. I really appreciate the support you guys give me a lot. I really like the comments you guys leave me. It really means a lot. So, yeah, bye.